Hi everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at Etrailer. Today we're talking about ball mounts here on our 2025 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. The one we have here today is the Etrailer Pre-torqued ball mount with a 4-inch drop. When you're looking at ball mounts or towing with your Jeep, you do need to keep in mind your spare tire, your clearances, how high does your Jeep sit, as well as how high is the trailer that you are towing. The goal here is to match the height so that you are driving or towing parallel. You don't want it sitting too high or too low, but if that's the case, you can always get different ball mounts to help out with that. Looking here at our ball mount with a 4-inch drop, we have some pretty good clearances. That with our spare tire on the back here too. Now our spare tire size is 255 by 70 R18. And if you have a larger or oversized tire, that can change your experience. When you measure from the bumper to the center of the ball mount here, you get it at 7 inches. The clearance here from the tire to the center of the ball mount is around 2 inches. But with it at a drop or sitting a little bit lower down, you're less likely to make contact with your tire when you put that trailer onto that ball mount. And as you have it here, we're gonna have a 4-inch drop. So that helps out with the ball mount currently sitting at the base around 17 inches up and off the ground. We do have a graphic here on our website which shows you how to measure for your coupler height as well as your vehicle height to figure out what drop or rise you may need. Looking in at the ball mount, we have this very pretty look to it. Etrailer ball mounts are always very sleek, but also durable. So we have 2 layers. We have a e-coat as well as a matte black coat. So we've used this ball mount plenty for towing. Even as that matte finish has scraped off, we still have this really good looking coat underneath, adding to the corrosion resistance. Now I do recommend that when you do tow, and especially if you're not really towing something super heavy, you may get a little wobble on your ball mount, and that's because it is secured by a hitch pin and a clip. So we currently have our anti-rattle collar here. I do recommend tightening down on that collar, and that way that will reduce the rattle of your ball mounts. This is also helpful when you are not towing, because then as you drive around, that ball mount isn't going to rattle around either. That collar is not included with this ball mount, but you can also find it here at Etrailer. So if you are planning on towing with your Jeep, try to get the ball mount that matches your trailer. This is going to be a 2-inch pre-torqued ball, so you don't need to tighten down anything. It does have a 7,500 pound capacity, which is a little bit overkill for your Jeep, especially since the max towing capacity you can get with your Wrangler is about 5,000 pounds. So that is also something to be mindful of as you tow trailers too. I think this is a really good fit for most situations since Jeeps do tend to be a little higher. So it's nice to have a little bit of a drop, but hopefully this video just helped explain where this sits, how this will fit with your situation, and help you find the best fit for you. This right here was a look at the Etrailer 2-inch pre-torqued ball mount with a 4-inch drop on our 2025 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.